Yeah, yeah. What's good with it, man? It's your player partner IQ, man, and I'm back. I know I haven't gave y'all one of these in a while, so I'm gonna get back to dropping these. So I got a lot of, I lived a lot of life. I did a lot of things. The good, the bad, the ugly, the weird stuff happening. And today, I'm gonna tell you a little known story that nobody really knows except me and the people. And there wasn't many of us that was there. And the guy that and the person I was with, he actually passed away. He's gone now. So this is kind of a crazy story, bro. Like it taught me a lesson. It taught me a real lesson. Yeah, but I'm about to tell you about the time that, the Opps almost caught me lacking, bro. Almost shot and killed me, real shit. Like, I'm not bullshitting. I mean, I can laugh at it now. It's not funny, but it definitely wasn't funny back then. So this was some years ago. And disclaimer, all this stuff is super old. It's no, just for people wondering, like, man, should you? Trust me, I wouldn't talk about it if I couldn't, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to use any names and say no locations or nothing. All right, so back in the day, I met my homeboy, right? I met my homeboy. He introduced me to his homeboy, right? His homeboys. So, I had been rocking with bro for like some months, like for a minute. I can't tell you the exact, but it was for a minute I had been rocking with bro. Like, man, it was super cool, like tight, everyday type shit. Like even since, since school days type shit. Yeah, so now we all homeboys, right? So his people is my people is his people to an extent, right? So we hang out, we do things together, we party, we mess with girls and we, homeboy stuff. Okay. This story, I'm not gonna get too in depth about this story. This story I'm about to tell you to explain this story I'm about to tell you. I might tell y'all this one on another story I'm gonna have to think because I gotta make sure I protect all the parties involved and I don't want to reveal, you know what I'm saying? Just gotta play it like real. Even though it's old. This is old news, you know what I'm saying? So me and my homeboys had got into it with some other guys that we was somewhat cool with, a couple of them. You know what I'm saying? So we get into some beef. I don't remember why we started beefing, but it was basically us against them. A big fight happened. It had weapons involved. People had to go to the hospital. From that point, during the beef was like up. It was already beef. Like this was like on site type shit. Like no bullshit. But at that point, when somebody gets hurt seriously and weapons is involved, it's kind of like it's up and it's stuck. How niggas say today, it's up and it's stuck. They won't know. We couldn't peace treaty or nothing like that, right? So fast forward, the beef is ongoing, right? Beef is ongoing. I mean, anytime we see any of them, we on their ass, and vice versa, for the most part. Okay, one night I'm hanging with my homeboy though. After, like, let's say a year after that, after the big fight with the weapons and all that, and if a couple people got hurt real bad, I'm chilling with my homeboy. Well, actually, I was living with my homeboy. Rest in peace. Let's call him Casey. Rest in peace to my nigga Casey, man. I wish I could say your name, but I can't. But shout out Casey. So Casey let me, like, me and him met. He wasn't really one of my homeboys. Like, he didn't have nothing to do with me and my homeboys situation with the other guys. You know what I'm saying? But he was around us. He had a crib that we can party at. He was cool. You know what I'm saying? He was very, very, like, rich at a young age type shit, if I can say that. So, everybody was just living, bro. We just kicking it. You know what I'm saying? Every other week, we brought the studio over that bitch. We started recording that motherfucker. He started getting on songs. You know what I'm saying? So one night, it's just me and him, though. Because I lived there, like I said, everybody else can live there. I ended up living there for like 3 months or something like that, 4 months. So one night, me and him just kicking it, right? We in there smoking. Like, just like how he is right now. Like, it feel like one of these type, like this right here. Won't nobody in the house, just me and you. And we just smoking and shit. We listen to the radio. So we playing the radio. And a DJ come on the radio. It was DJ Big Nat. And I think I don't know if he was they were just playing regular songs. So we smoking. So, are you all right? Okay. So we smoking. Did she eat that? She ate it. So we smoking, right? And bro just say, Casey, I'm sitting on the floor, like with my back to the couch, but I'm sitting on the carpet, and he's standing up like where I'm at, looking at me like, bro, you should call in there and freestyle, bro. And keep in mind, bro, I'm high as a bitch, right? So I'm like, what? He's like, man, listen to him. You should. I'm like, bro, they're not even doing no freestyle shit tonight. Like, it's, sometimes nights radio stations like call up and freestyle like people. You know what I'm saying? They have ciphers and battles, or they just sporadically do it or whatnot. I don't know if I'm pretty sure some radio station still does it somewhere. So I'm like, bro, they not even going. They probably don't even pick up, bro. He's like, bro, you never know, bro. I'm telling you, you nice, nigga. You know you got this shit. And niggas had know I could rap, and I had been recording, and I had been on another radio station also, just for battle rapping. At this point, I didn't even have a song on the radio yet. Yeah, I didn't even have my first song on the radio yet. So I'm like, for real? He like, bro. I'm like, bro, I have nothing. I think I had like one verse memorized, but I'm like, bro, I ain't got nothing memorized. He's like, man, I'm telling you, bro, I'm telling you. I'm like, all right, man. So, nigga had a little flip phone. So, I flip open the phone, right? I call. If you ever call the radio station, you know how it sounds. It kind of sounds like it just ringing. Like, it don't sound like a normal ring. He pick up like third ring. Yo, this Big Nat, man. What's up, man? What you got to say? I just start spitting and I'm gassing, freestyle, no beat, freestyle. Like, I didn't even say, hey, what's up? This is IQ, this is da-da-da-da. I just started spitting, bro. He was like, yo, what's up, man, what's up? I was like, hey, look, I learned a song when the on the prolo or solo. And bro, when I say the shit, I wish I could remember one bar from it, but I do remember this from the verse. You would have thought, even for me, I'm pretty fucking good at freestyling, but that was a soup. You would have literally thought I wrote every single bar. And we were smoking on some cherry picker. It was some bud called cherry picker, if I'm not mistaken. Yup, cherry picker. So I spit for like, and then I didn't even cuss. Cause I know I was on the radio. I was like, he might play this on the radio. I'm like, I can't cuss. You know what I'm saying? So I had to battle through coming up with unique and dope lines every single time to keep her, because he could have hung up on me. I know I can get hung up on. And I couldn't cuss. And I couldn't make it like some whack shit where just because, I ain't cussing. No, I was like really spitting hard. Like, I didn't have to cuss. Like, I was going hard on some hard shit. So he was like, when I was done, I was like, He was like, yo, what's your name, yo? I was like, this IQ. You know what I'm saying? This before I went by IQ Shaheed. I used to be just IQ, EYE with a dash Q. You can go on YouTube and find super old videos of me and shit and songs. Type in EYE-Q, Virginia or Richmond, and I'm pretty sure it'll pop up. He like, yo, stay on the line, yo. So bro, so now I'm up pacing around when I was doing this. So bro looking at me like, bro, I told you. I'm like, yo, my nigga, bro. I'm like, because the DJ was like, yo, matter of fact, then he clicked back in, right? So he clicked back in the DJ. He was like, yo, you still there? I was like, yeah. He was like, yo, I can't remember his exact words, but he was like, yo, you fucking nice as a bitch. He didn't say it like that, but basically that's what he was saying. He was like blown the fuck away. He was like, you wrote that? I was like, nah, bro, I just freestyled it just now. Like, I was like, my homie just told me to call you. And you know what I'm saying? I called you and you know, this is dope. So he was like, yo, we're gonna try to find somebody that's like to battle you. He was like, we was in this bitch bored anyway. I'm glad you called up. So he was like, stay on the line and turn your radio down so it don't echo. I'm like, bet. So he clicked back in. So I'm listening to the radio the whole time, right? They played the freestyle on the radio. Like it's like they recorded it and then they played it back. I don't know why I didn't record it. I mean, this was back in the day, so I mean, I would have had to like record it on a cassette tape or something. But it was so spur of the moment. We ain't had no, and I couldn't leave the house by then. I was like, I can't, and it was late at night. It was like fucking, man, it was like fucking 8:30 or 9, bro. No cap. So he plays it. I'm listening to him on the radio, letting niggas call in like, yo, man, hey, you think you can fuck with IQ? We got IQ, you heard that? Niggas like, yeah, man, I'm gonna eat him. And then they start spitting, hey, yo, and then it'd be like, not nice, I guess. And then Big Nat hang up on them niggas. Like, no, you ain't, he gonna kill you. He gonna kill you. Like, hey, bro, this was like, hey, bro, and this was like, before I had my first song on the radio, this was like a major confidence booster, bro. Like, and I'm glad that Casey, rest in peace Casey, even though that's not your real name, rest in peace Casey, I'm glad he pushed me to do that and told me to do it. Because we was sitting around not doing shit. All right, boom. Long story short, fast forward so I can get to the next part of the story. He finally finds one nigga that he think can fuck with me. So his name, I believe his name was Young Wolf. I think his name was Young Wolf. I remember his name because he was on the other radio station one time too. Shout out Young Wolf, man. Where you at? You still making music or what? But yeah, so Young Wolf spit, and Young Wolf won't bad. He won't bad. But I mean, honestly, just thinking, I mean, maybe it's just me. I'm gonna be biased with me, but I was like, no, he ain't nice enough for me. But he was pretty fucking close. His flow just wasn't really as, he didn't master his delivery. It was just, his lines was dope. His timing was pretty cool, but maybe it was his voice. It just, so I spit some other freestyle shit. Oh no, this time I spit a written. This old, I dare you to try to blast at me. Guns make you say, but your ass ain't Master P. You won't beef at the factory. I'll clap at him before the bitch nigga clap at me. I'm the only real trifling one with a knife and gun. Heavyweight, I could crush a ton. I run wild like a Mexican. Till the sun is done, I put the FU inside of the front. These niggas ain't serious though. I got serious though. Cool nigga with a serious flow. If some compare me to the BIGs or PAC, homeboy, I'm EYE. The gun butt in your EYE. But I'm good with the hands like he was a young Ali. Right. I didn't rap it like that. I rapped it kind of slow. I dare you to try to blast. I rapped it like that, but I was trying to speed up for time purposes. So I spit that one. Now I had that one memorized. So I did a freestyle. Like I was like, all right, I for sure can, because I didn't want a chance doing the freestyle again. I'm like, I might cuss or it might be whack. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I'm in right now. Now I'm gonna use one of these daggers on his ass. You know what I'm saying? So I'll win the battle, whatever. I didn't get nothing for it because it was just some spur of the moment shit. It was like, yo. I think I called back a couple other times on some days and shit, and they did it like 2 more times we did that. So that was dope. Shout out Big Nat too, man. Next time I see him, I'm gonna have to tell him that. I think I asked him, but he said he didn't really remember. Maybe he'll remember if he see this video. Like now that in depth can tell him. But so me and the homie, we want to celebrate, right? The radio going off. It's late. Quiet Storm is on. So he like, bro, I want to smoke again. We ain't had no more blunts and no papers and nothing to smoke out, no bongs or nothing. So I was like, bro, let's go to the store, right? So he like, bet. So I had a gun at the time, right? It was a shotgun. I'm not gonna get too specific on the calibers and all that, but I had this shotgun one time, right? Yes, I was walking around with a fucking shotgun. I was, you know, that's just with the nature at that one period right there. I did have a shotgun, but so because of what happened, because I knew the beef that we was in. So after all that shit happened, like I said, the first story I didn't really tell y'all, but after that happened, I knew it was serious because niggas went to the hospital. So I'm like, man, I'm telling my niggas like, bro, we got to get strapped. So I went, I got strapped. So right when we about to leave out the house to go